Thanks everyone for being out here today. This is our modified or virtual New York Run for the Fallen this year. Unfortunately, we can't get the whole team out here and do it as we normally would, so it's going to be a little different, but the goal is going to be the same. We're going to call every fallen soldier's name. We're going to honor them, honor their families, and let them know we care, and we'll never forget the sacrifice that our military and their families made. So thank you again for being out here. Runners for putting the miles in. Riders, thank you for being out there and looking out for us. It means a lot to know we have this support. So at this time, we have Joanna coming out to do the national anthem. Group, attention!
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, carry on. Thank you.
With everything going on in the world right now, it's understandable to feel completely overwhelmed, to feel like the world is closing in on all sides. You may have feelings of uncertainty, fear, depression, anxiety, isolation. It may feel impossible to move forward or to find a new normal. And for the last few months, I would bet there have been intense feelings of loss for all of us. In fact, during this pandemic, our loss can be described as mass trauma or collective fear. And all those feelings that we have and that we've been trying to grasp, those are what the families of our fallen military heroes feel on a daily basis. It is what they have felt since the day their loved ones have died. They know what it's like to live in a constant state of trauma. And when you suffer trauma, especially the loss of a loved one, you don't just get over it. You don't just get on with life and pretend you don't feel the pain. Harry Truman said the following after the death of Franklin Delano Roosevelt, and I think much of what he said rings true today. Tragic fate has thrust upon us grave responsibilities, and we must carry on. Our departed leader never looked backward. He looked forward and moved forward. This is what he would have wanted us to do. That is what America will do. Today, the entire world is looking to America for enlightened leadership, to peace and progress. Such a leadership requires vision, courage, and tolerance. It can only be a united nation deeply devoted to the highest ideals. With great humility, I call upon all Americans to help me keep our nation united in defense of these ideals with all my strength and all my heart. We must carry on. We must look forward, and we must move forward. The entire world is still looking at us. We need to stand together. We cannot let our differences divide us. It is what makes us so beautiful and so strong. Our mission at Honor and Remember is to make sure that as a nation we never forget the sacrifice of the men and women that have given everything to defend the United States of America and to defend her ideals. Our mission is to honor their families that mourn the loss of their loved ones daily. Those families understand what it means to lose so much, but to keep moving forward, what it means to find a new normal. So as our nation begins to pick up the pieces from the trauma from the last few months, just like Truman stated, will you join us? Will you pick up your flag and will you stand with us, united as one nation? And if you feel overwhelmed, remember this. Don't let the entire staircase overwhelm you. Just focus on the first step. That is what we will do this weekend. We will focus on one step at a time to honor one hero at a time.
Are there any family members or friends present at this mile marker? Any Gold Star families? This hero marker is dedicated to these New York military service members who lost their lives in service to our nation. Commander James K. Crawford, September 7th, 2011, United States Navy. Private First Class Theodore M. Glend, July 27th, 2012, United States Army. Private First Class Jason D. Hassenauer, December 28th, 2005, United States Army. Specialist Ryan P. Jane, November 3rd, 2012, United States Army. Gunnery Sergeant Sean A. Lane, July 28th, 2004, United States Marine Corps. Petty Officer 3rd Class Brian Thomas May, May 12, 2007, United States Navy. Specialist Kevin S. Mao, February 25th, 2008, United States Army. Private Keith Richard Oskner, May 3rd, 2009, United States Marine Corps. Sergeant Christopher M. Pusateri, February 16, 2005, United States Army. Staff Sergeant Nicholas J. Reed, December 13, 2012, United States Army. Corporal Kyle R. Schneider, June 30th, 2011, United States Marine Corps. Senior Chief Petty Officer Robert L. Shippey, May 17, 1987, United States Navy. Sergeant Christopher C. Simpson, March 17, 2008, United States Army. Seaman Terrence Weldon, May 17, 1987, United States Navy.
Sergeant First Class Jerry Richard Blackmore, 15 June 2004, United States Army. Staff Sergeant Scott Nelson Jermosin, 9 January 2002, United States Marine Corps. Specialist Brett E. Gornowitz, 3 November 2012, United States Army. Tech Sergeant Joshua Damone Grotke, 28 November 2010, United States Air Force. Sergeant Paul Marshall Mamoka, 15 February 2010, United States Army. Lance Corporal Samuel Edward Matt Jr., 15 October 2005, United States Marine Corps. Petty Officer 2nd Class Michael Allen Noth, 11 September 2001, United States Navy. Specialist Jonathan Rivadeneira, 14 September 2007, United States Army. Corporal Sean Patrick Talon, 11 September 2001, United States Marine Corps. Master Sergeant Tulsa T. Talua, 26 September 2005, United States Army. Present arms. Order arms. Carry on.
Are there any family members or friends present at this mile marker? Are there any Gold Star families present? This hero marker is dedicated to these New York military service members who lost their life in service to our nation. Sergeant James G. West, 11 July 2004, United States Army. Sergeant First Class Raymond A. Acfitaponte, 26 October 2005, United States Army. Chief Warrant 2 David Ayala, 6 April 2005, United States Army. Private First Class Justin Francis Broda, 27 January 2009, United States Marine Corps. Petty Officer 3 Thomas Michael Butler, 11 September 2001, United States Navy. Sergeant Jason Adam Fike, 11 December 2000, United States Marine Corps. Captain Bruce K. Clark, 1 May 2012, United States Army. Senior Airman Emery Alden James Corwine, 15 June 2012, United States Air Force. Master Sergeant Andrew Paul DeSocio, 12 July 2016, United States Air National Guard. Commander William Howard Donovan Jr., 11 September 2001, United States Navy. Lieutenant Commander Robert Randolph Elseth, 11 September 2001, United States Navy. Private First Class Paul Edward Enger, 14 February 2003, United States Army. Gunnery Sergeant Matthew David Garvey, 11 September 2001, United States Marine Corps. Sergeant First Class Casey E. Howe, 26 September 2005, United States Army. Specialist Jason M. Johnson, 26 December 2009, United States Army. Lieutenant Colonel Michael Lawrence Murphy, 11 December 2000, United States Marine Corps. Specialist Sasha Strubble, 6 April 2005, United States Army.
Present arms. Order arms. Carry on.
Detail. This hero marker is dedicated to those New York military service members who lost their lives in service to our nation. Petty Officer 3rd Class Trujan Earl Aycock Jr., 18 August 2006, United States Navy. Chief Warrant Officer 2nd Class Robert Carl Bleck, 4 October 2005, U.S. Army. Sergeant Jonathan D. Cavadero, 27 February 2007, United States Army. Private First Class Dwayne A. Covert Jr., 3 November 2007, United States Army. Petty Officer First Class Patrick A. DeVos II, 08 March 2009, U.S. Army. Sergeant Ryan F. Dickinson, 01 September 2013, United States Army. Staff Sergeant Christopher Staff Sergeant Christopher W. Dill, 04 April 2005, United States Army Reserve. Private Jonathan Dean Freeborn, 12 June 2008, United States Army. Airman First Class Robert Paul Goddard, 21 February 2004, United States Air Force. Corporal Lauren E. Henry Jr., 27 February 2007, United States Army. Sergeant Ward M. Johnson, 12 May 2015, United States Marine Corps. Sergeant Aaron Michael Thomas LeVere, 21 September 2010, United States Marine Corps. Lieutenant Michael M. McGreevy Jr., 28 June 2005, United States Navy. Lieutenant Michael P. Murphy, 28 June 2005, United States Navy. Specialist Austin James Sampson, 4 June 2013, United States Army. Master Sergeant Teresa Ann Scanlon, 14 July 2001, United States Air Force. Senior Airman Matthew Robert Schultz, 05 September 2009, United States Air Force. Senior Airman Kyle Justice Shunk, 04 July 2011, United States Air Force. Private First Class Jack T. Sweat, 08 February 2008, United States Army. Present armed. Order armed. Detail dismissed.
Are there any family members present, friends, at this mile marker? This hero marker is dedicated to these New York military service members who lost their lives in service to our nation. Tech Sergeant Kenneth Wayne Allen, 12 April 2013, United States Air Force. Sergeant First Class Roger Paul Ashton Jr., 7 December 2001, United States Army. Private First Class Rashawn Maurice Austin, 1 January 2006, United States Marine Corps. Sergeant Douglas Lee Bailey, 15 October 2016, United States Army. Specialist Edwin L. Brown Jr., 6 July 2019, United States Army. Private First Class Mario Demetrius Burkett, 23 March 2003, United States Marine Corps. Private First Class Charles E. Bush Jr., 19 December 2003, United States Army Reserve. Lieutenant Commander James Wayne Depp Jr., 5 September 2006, United States Army. Captain Philip J. Dykeman, 26 June 2008, United States Marine Corps. Private First Class David Evans Jr., 25 May 2003, United States Army. Specialist Matthew Michael Fetish, 5 August 2011, United States Army. Senior Airman Jordan Vincent Godbout, 28 September 2012, United States Air Force. Petty Officer 3rd Class Benjamin Allen Johnson, 18 November 2001, United States Navy. Captain Eric Rudolph Kern, 11 November 2000, United States Army. Lance Corporal Howard S. March Jr., 24 September 2006, United States Marine Corps. Master Sergeant Robert Patrick Mouse, 2 October 2002, United States Army. Captain Patrick R. Mueller, 7 August 2014, United States Navy. Lance Corporal Dean Robert Morocco, 28 September 2008, United States Marine Corps. Lance Corporal Eric James Orlowski, 22 March 2003, United States Marine Corps. Corporal Jacob M. Pfister, 19 April 2005, United States Army. Chief Warrant Officer 3, Eric A. Smith, 2 April 2003, United States Army. Corporal Jonathan Blaine Webb, 22 September 2001, United States Army.
Present armed. Order armed. Carry on.
Back up. Group, attention! Are there any Gold Star family members or friends present at this mile marker?
Yes.
This hero marker is dedicated to these New York military service members who lost their lives in service to our nation. This is day 1, hero marker number 5. Sergeant Daniel J. Beard, 3 April 2009, United States Army. Sergeant Edward H. Boland, 10 November 2010, United States Army. Staff Sergeant Andrew Michael Caruso, 2 December 2007, United States Army. Sergeant Daniel R. Criswell, 15 April 2018, United States Army. Petty Officer First Class Scott Bradley Davis, 27 September 2013, United States Navy. Sergeant First Class James Brandon Gray, 22 May 2011, United States Army. Specialist David Daniel Iskowitz, 5 February 2003, United States Army. Specialist Brandon Kimball, 12 February 2020, United States Army. Sergeant Eric J. Kusacek, 8 June 2010, United States Army. Specialist Jeff LeBrun, 1 January 2005, United States Army. Specialist Kyle R. Mason, 1 June 2014, United States Army. Sergeant David M. McKeever, 5 April 2004, United States Army. Sergeant Heath A. McMillan, 27 July 2003, United States Army National Guard. Staff Sergeant Susan Lynn Peters, 6 April 2010, United States Air Force. Staff Sergeant Christopher John Rack, 2 November 2005, United States Marine Corps. Sergeant Kaylin Rashad Rhodes, 14 November 2011, United States Army. Specialist Markel Amos Roberts, 6 April 2003, United States Army. Sergeant John Shepard Jr., 10 December 2009, United States Army. Lieutenant Christopher Carey Short, 22 June 2018, United States Navy. Petty Officer 3rd Class David Paul Velarde, 9 December 2005, United States Navy. Specialist Michael Williams, 17 October 2003, United States Army National Guard. Staff Sergeant Philip Andrew Wiscombe, 31 January 2004, United States Air Force. Sergeant Frank J. World, 1 April 2010, United States Marine Corps. Present arms. Order arms. Carry on.
Detail, attention, hut! Are there any family members or friends present at this mile marker? This hero marker is dedicated to these New York military service members who lost their lives in service to our nation. Day 1, Hero Marker 6. Major Carol Jean Barris, 4 August 2011, United States Air Force. Sergeant Mark A. Bradley, 16 June 2011, United States Marine Corps. Sergeant Carrie Ann Gashewitz, 4 December 2004, United States Army. Sergeant Jonathan A. Golnitz, 26 September 2012, United States Army. Specialist James D. Goodrich, 6 January 2008, United States Army. Staff Sergeant Dennis J. Hansen, 5 December 2009, United States Army. Private First Class Travis C. Craig, 6 December 2006, United States Army. Sergeant James C. Madison, 12 November 2004, United States Army. Staff Sergeant Alexandra May Morrow, 22 March 2017, United States Air Force. Private First Class Glorimar Rivera, 7 July 2002, United States Army. Sergeant First Class Mary Mildred Russell, 20 April 2010, United States Army. Lieutenant John Anthony Scott Jr., 7 March 2001, United States Navy. Specialist Devin A. Snyder, 4 June 2011, United States Army. Staff Sergeant Mark Allen Spence, 8 November 2007, United States Air Force. Ensign Christopher Lynn Tewinkle, 12 April 2006, United States Navy. Sergeant First Class Raylan Keith Turner, 7 September 2006, United States Army. Staff Sergeant Francisco R. Vega, 1 May 2006, United States Air Force. Sergeant Nicholas A. Warden, 7 July 2017, United States Army. Petty Officer 1 Ronald Glenn Wyatt, 19 January 2001, United States Navy. Present arms. Order, arms. Carry on mission.
Group attention. Are there any family members or friends present at this mile marker? This hero marker is dedicated to these New York military service members who lost their lives in service to our nation. Day 1, Hero Marker 7. First Lieutenant Robert Andrew Badger, 21st September 2005, United States Army. Sergeant Adam Jared Connor, 14 February 2011, United States Army. Private First Class Philip Joseph DeMario, 24 November 2007, United States Army. Sergeant David T. Friedrich, 20 September 2003, United States Army. Lieutenant Corporal Joshua Paul Gruka, 27 May 2002, United States Marine Corps. Specialist Kenneth W. Haynes, 3 December 2006, United States Army. Private First Class Justin P. Hartford, 8 May 2009, United States Army. Gunnery Sergeant Brendan C. Johnson, 10 July 2017, United States Marine Corps. Petty Officer First Robert Lynn Keller, 31st January 2012, United States Navy. Lieutenant Corporal Blaze A. Olaski, 8 April 2009, United States Marine Corps. Master Sergeant Scott Philip Pendle, 19 October 2011, United States Air Force. Sergeant First Class John Walter Reiki, 6 May 2007, United States Army. Major Douglas E. Sloan, 31st October 2006, United States Army. Specialist Brian Lee Stanton, 13 July 2001, United States Army. Staff Sergeant Irving Stanley Villey, 5th April 2003, United States Army. Private Alexander Jude Wall, 25th February 2005, United States Marine Corps. Captain General Lee Wilcox, 1 April 2010, United States Army. Specialist Philip Lawrence Matowski, 1 May 2004, United States Army. Sergeant William James Wright, 2 July 2006, United States Army.
Present arms. Order arms. As you were.
Company, attention! Are there any family members or friends present at this mile marker? This hero marker is dedicated to those New York military service members who lost their lives in service to our nation. Day 1, Hero Marker 8. Petty Officer Second Class Douglas Edward Boles, 7th of November 2003, United States Navy. Corporal Christopher D. Bordini, 3rd of April 2012, United States Marine Corps. Specialist Christopher Scott Walker, 4th of July 2011, United States Army. Private First Class Charles S. Jr., 29th of April 2005, United States Army. Petty Officer Second Class Charles Daniel Cradle, 2nd of April 2006, United States Navy. Sergeant Thomas Adsit Elliott, 9th of March 2010, United States Marine Corps. Specialist Wesley Stephen Gordon, 19th of April 2005, United States Army. Staff Sergeant Jason David Graysick, 11th of April 2010, United States Air Force. Sergeant Eric Kevin Krajewski, 26th of February 2012, United States Army. Private First Class Rebecca Sharon Lloyd, 7th of December 2003, United States Army. Private First Class Patrick W. May, 2nd of September 2008, United States Army. Master Chief Petty Officer Michael Henry Muselig, 20th of May 2007, United States Navy. Petty Officer Second Class Jerome Allen Mosier, 12th of December 2001, United States Navy. Petty Officer First Class Daniel Robert Nichols Sr., 25th of February 2005, United States Navy. Lance Corporal Zachary D. Smith, 24th of January 2010, United States Marine Corps. Lance Corporal Aaron M. Swanson, 7th of February 2011, United States Marine Corps Reserve. Staff Sergeant David W. Texter, 15th of July 2008, United States Army. Staff Sergeant Christopher Thaxton, 27th of January 2018, Air National Guard. Army National Guard. Sergeant Andrew R. Tobin, 24th of August 2011, United States Army. Staff Sergeant Michael Lester Utter, 7th of October 2002, United States Marine Corps. Present arms. Order arms.
Are there any family members or friends present at this mile marker? This hero marker is dedicated to those New York military service members who lost their lives in service to our nation. Detail 10 up. Day 1, hero marker 9. Corporal Kelly M. Cannon, 20 April 2005, United States Marine Corps. Sergeant Trevor Thomas Cook, 6 July 2011, United States Marine Corps. Corporal Seamus M. Davey, 21 October 2005, United States Marine Corps Reserve. Corporal Zachary James DeSantis, 5 August 2017, United States Marine Corps. Fireman Apprentice Earl James Evans III, 9 April 2001, United States Navy. Corporal Robert Edward Gray, 5 December 2009, United States Marine Corps. Sergeant Jacob Adam Hahn, 5 March 2011, United States Army. Sergeant Chester Lee Horsecock, 7 January 2001, United States Army. Lieutenant Colonel Leon G. James II, 10 October 2005, United States Army. Specialist Albert R. Jex, 9 February 2009, United States Army. Sergeant Jonathan E. Lutens, 5 October 2006, United States Army. Sergeant First Class Daniel T. Metcalf, 29 September 2012, United States Army. Chief Petty Officer Matthew Clifford Norris, 11 April 2005, United States Navy. Staff Sergeant Thomas Scott Opperbeck, 7 May 2001, United States Air Force. Staff Sergeant Francis Jean Phillips IV, 4 May 2013, United States Army. Private Second Class John James Reddy, 22 September 2008, United States Army. Corporal Zachary James Smith, 5 August 2017, United States Marine Corps Reserve. Petty Officer Second Class Sandra Lynn Thurman, 3 January 2011, United States Navy. Present arms. Order arms. Carry on.
AR-6 on the dash 31 states that you will move your left foot out, shoulder width apart.
Attention! Are there any family members or friends present at this mile marker? This hero marker is dedicated to those New York military service members who lost their lives in service to our nation. Master Sergeant David Acosta, 20 October 2011, U.S. Air Force. Corporal Juan M. Alcantara, 6 August 2007, U.S. Army. Master Sergeant Rafael Almanzar, 10 November 2012, U.S. Army. Senior Airman Louis Joseph Alavinette, 28 October 2003, U.S. Air Force. Colonel Karush Feroz Barucha Reed, 26 May 2010, U.S. Army. Private First Class Edward Michael Burns, 11th July 2008, U.S. Army. Sergeant First Class Bryant Jerome Gaddy, 15th of May 2001, U.S. Army. Seaman Recruit Demetrius Mitchell Haskins Jr., 20th of February 2001, U.S. Navy. Petty Officer Second Class Clifford Johnson, 6 August 2001, U.S. Navy. Sergeant First Class David Lee Curse, 14th of July 2007, U.S. Army. Lieutenant Colonel Ira Leroy King, 30 October 2004, U.S. Army. Captain Juan Escrivas Lightfoot, 12th of December 2010, U.S. Army. Colonel James Jacob Lynn, 9th March 2009, U.S. Army. Petty Officer 3rd Class Arturo Rayan Martel, 22nd of December 2003, U.S. Navy. Sergeant First Class Edward W. Nelson, 16th of December 2006, U.S. Army. Staff Sergeant Miguel Ulysses Polanco, 26th of February 2001, U.S. Army. Chief Petty Officer Stephen Eric Poteet, 6th of February 2010, U.S. Navy. Captain Tushar Ramdas Tembi, 8th of November 2011, U.S. Navy. Present arms. Order arms. Is that it? What? Are there any family members or friends present at this mile marker? This hero marker is dedicated to those New York military service members who lost their lives in service to our nation. Day 1, hero marker 11. Petty Officer 3rd Class Angie Richardson Burnett, 3 July 2006, U.S. Navy. Lieutenant Corporal Philip M. Bouchon, 21 April 2012, U.S. Marine Corps. First Sergeant Rafael Linares Coppin, 10 March 2003, U.S. Army. Sergeant Jason C. DeFriend, 25th of December 2006, U.S. Army. First Lieutenant Garland John Brooke English, 11 January 2010, U.S. Army. Private First Class Joseph Charles Phillip, 25th of April 2005, U.S. Marine Corps. Sergeant George J. Lee, 6th October 2006, U.S. Marine Corps. Chief Petty Officer Paul Serrano Stamalski, 30 April 2008, U.S. Navy. Staff Sergeant Rian Tejeda, 11th of April 2003, U.S. Marine Corps. Technical Sergeant Angela Bell Weaver, 26 July 2005, U.S. Air Force. Sergeant Ralph Zamore, 19th of April 2002, U.S. Army. Petty Officer 3rd Class Daniel Gabriel Zarita, 20th October 2002, U.S. Navy.
Present arms. Troopers, present arms. Order, arms. Order, arms. Carry on mission. Detail, tension, hut.
Are there any family members or friends present at this mile marker? This hero marker is dedicated to these New York military service members who lost their lives in service to our nation. Day 1, hero marker 12. Sergeant Stephen Checo, 20th December 2002, United States Army. Private First Class Danny Chen, 3rd of October 2011, United States Army. Lance Corporal Demetrios Gavril, 19 November 2004, United States Marine Corps. Specialist Carlos Gonzalez, 16 March 2006, United States Army. Sergeant First Class Skylar Haynes, 15 November 2006, United States Army. Sergeant Irving Hernandez Jr., 12 July 2006, United States Army. Specialist Hai Izia Jr., 1 October 2006, United States Army. Staff Sergeant John D. Lynn, 5 November 2007, United States Army. Sergeant First Class Ramon S. Morris, 12 December 2014, United States Army. Private First Class Christian Reardon, 18 October 2004, United States Army. Specialist Sergio Saez, 5 February 2006, United States Army. Sergeant Edwin Zagato Jr., 25th May 2002, United States Army. Master Sergeant Timothy Tony, 27 March 2004, United States Marine Corps. Sergeant Jose Ulloa, 9 October 2008, United States Army. Specialist Carl Walton, 14 December 2003, United States Army Reserve. Captain George Wood, 20 November 2003, United States Army.
Present arms. Order, arms. Continue mission.
Day 1, hero marker 13. Group and hook. Day 1, hero marker 13. Are there any family members or friends present at this mile marker?
Yes.
Who is your hero? Staff Sergeant Abram J. Bass, 23 November 2005, United States Army. Second Lieutenant Jordan Douglas Bunker, 26 December 2009, United States Army. Staff Sergeant Steve Butcher Jr., 23 May 2007, United States Army. Specialist Alan N. Dixis, 5 March 2010, United States Army.
Major William John Doman, 17 January 2003, United States Army. Staff Sergeant Stephen C. Ganzewski, 16 November 2007, United States Army. Lieutenant Colonel Annette Rita Jacobson, 4 April 2006, United States Marine Corps. Staff Sergeant Kevin P. Jessup, 5 March 2006, United States Army. Lance Corporal Jeremy Scott Lasher, 23 July 2009, United States Marine Corps. Lieutenant Christopher E. Mosco, 26 April 2012, United States Army. Captain Andrew D. Muse, 20 April 2002, United States Marine Corps. Specialist Joseph Nelk, 10 December 2017, United States Army National Guard. Midshipman 1 Kenneth Edward Neptune, 13 April 2002, United States Navy. Staff Sergeant Richard Michael Roback Jr., 9 February 2001, United States Army. Specialist Kyle R. Rookie, 2 September 2012, United States Army. Lance Corporal Timothy G. Sherwanowski, 21 June 2010, United States Marine Corps. Specialist Thomas James Sharp, 26 March 2009, United States Army. Lieutenant Nathan H. Williams, 6 April 2011, United States Navy. Private First Class James Chase Young, 27 January 2003, United States Marine Corps. Freeze and arms! Order, arms! Carry on.
Attention! Are there any family members or friends present at this mile marker? This hero marker is dedicated to those New York military service members who lost their lives in service to our nation. Private First Class Thomas James Angelo, 15 January 2012, United States Marine Corps. Corporal Reynolds Armin, 7 August 2007, United States Marine Corps. Sergeant First Class Moses E. Armstead, 6 October 2005, United States Army. Petty First Class J. Paul Blakesley, 15 June 2003, United States Navy. Corporal Henry W. Bogret, 22 March 2007, United States Marine Corps. Specialist Raylick Quintier Boswell, 24 September 2012, United States Army. Sergeant First Class Robert V. Durenda, 19 August 2005, United States Army Reserves. Private First Class Robert Edward Gillum, 27 December 2002, United States Army. Senior Airman Jacob Paul Amson, 30 May 2005, United States Air Force. Petty Officer Second Class Dorian Atrial Hercules, 24 May 2005, United States Navy. First Lieutenant James N. Lyons, 27 September 2006, United States Army. Staff Sergeant Denise Kathleen Miller, 13 December 2000, United States Air Force. Specialist Marshal Jermaine Montalas, 3 August 2009, United States Army. Corporal David Jerome Negus, 25 March 2002, United States Marine Corps. Corporal Darren Jermaine Nicholson, 15 November 2003, United States Marine Corps. Private First Class Daniel J. Rivera, 18 October 2009, United States Army. Lance Corporal Brian K. Schramm,
15 October 2004, United States Marine Corps. Petty Officer First Class Joshua E. Champagne, 15 October 2004, United States Marine Corps. Specialist Michael S. Wager, 12 October 2004, United States Army. Private First Class Grant Walker Wise, 25 December 2012, United States Army. Present arms. Order arms. Thank you.
Group, attention. Are there any family members or friends present at this mile marker? This hero marker is dedicated to these New York military service members who lost their lives in service to our nation. Day 1, hero marker number 15. Staff Sergeant Nikel B. Allen, 12 September 2009, United States Army. Sergeant Brian K. Baker, 7 November 2004, United States Army. Sergeant Jerome C. Bell, Jr., 19 September 2008, United States Marine Corps. A1C, Nathaniel Paul Brooks, 4 April 2002, United States Air Force. Staff Sergeant Gregory John Burley, 11 March 2004, United States Army. Staff Sergeant Sean M. Clemens, 29 January 2004, United States Army. Petty Officer 3rd Class Milton F. Duvall Jr., 19 April 1989, United States Navy. Chief Petty Officer Harry Raymond Drake, 22 August 2005, United States Navy. Corporal Jason L. Dunham, 22 April 2004, United States Marine Corps. Lieutenant Colonel Joseph J. Fenty, 5 May 2006, United States Army. Tech Sergeant Paul Daniel Harmon, 20 April 2004, United States Air Force. Staff Sergeant Christopher T. Howick, 5 May 2006, United States Army. Sergeant Michael S. Lammerts, 4 April 2011, United States Army.
Sergeant Elijah R. Parker, 4 May 2006, United States Marine Corps.
PFC Louise A. Perez, 26 August 2004, United States Army Reserves. Staff Sergeant Javier O. Rivera, 16 November 2010, United States Marine Corps. Staff Sergeant Harlan Benjamin Rowley, 13 October 2001, United States Air Force. Sergeant First Class Peter Paul Tykes, 2nd, 12 June 2002, United States Army. Specialist Jason Edward Winter, 24 November 2001, United States Army. Present arms. Order arms. Carry on.
Group, attention. Are there any Gold Star family members present? Thank you for your sacrifice. This hero marker is dedicated to these New York military service members who lost their lives in service to our nation. Day 1, hero marker 16. Corporal Trent W.R. Blankenship, 10 March 2012, United States Marine Corps. Lance Corporal Kaylee Lane Bridges, 7 May 2013, United States Marine Corps. Sergeant Evan Joseph Gray, 6 January 2006, United States Army. Specialist Matthew A. Koch, 9 March 2005, United States Army. Private Thomas Michael Lavery, 14 May 2012, United States Army. Petty Officer First Class Alec Mazur, 9 March 2005, United States Navy. Private First Class David M. Meyer Jr., 15 October 1995, United States Marine Corps. Sergeant David L. Rostam, 20 November 2004, United States Army National Guard. Senior Airman Kevin Charles Sager, 19 June 2005, United States Air Force. Private First Class Benjamin C. Schuster, 25 February 2006, United States Army National Guard. Specialist Christopher J. Scott, 3 September 2011, United States Army. Sergeant Daniel J. Shaw, 5 November 2007, United States Army. Petty Officer Third Class Stephen Wells Sherman, 10 March 2002, United States Navy. Specialist John P. Sigsbee, 16 January 2008, United States Army. Corporal David Paul Skaroulis, 16 September 2007, United States Marine Corps. Staff Sergeant Mark A. Stutz Jr., 2 February 2010, United States Army. Staff Sergeant Stephen Tudor, 21 April 2007, United States Army. Sergeant Gregory L. Wall, 3 May 2004, United States Army. Specialist Blake D. Whipple, 5 November 2010, United States Army. Corporal Kevin W. White, 2 May 2011, United States Army. First Lieutenant Michael J. Cleary, 20 December 2005, United States Army. Present arms. Order, arms, at ease.